not going over them because I've given them to you several times. You need to know that that's 6 points on the test. You need to know the 3. And transcendental I'm not worried about. Anti-transcendental we brushed quickly. So you need to memorize them. Easiest one is people possess both good and evil. Nature is indifferent, unforgiving, and unexplainable. And the fundamental truths of the universe are elusive or hard to explain or hard to understand. So that you have to work at because you're not going to just know that. The 3 transcendental, I pray to God you know by heart. Because God knows we've done how many triangles for these works? You should know it. All right, let's talk a little bit about in nature. In nature, when he says that nature is described as comic and melancholy, what's he basically saying? Other than it's happy or sad. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for some deeper. This is a multiple, so don't get worried. I'm not going to ask you to explain. But when Emerson describes nature as both comic and melancholy, what's he referring to?
How it like reflects what we feel.
Excellent. How it reflects what an individual's mood is. That's exactly right, Elson. Right on. Thank you. Okay? So when he talks about nature being comic and melancholy, all he's trying to say to you is it reflects how man feels, his moods. Okay? Why? Oh, shoot, I skip around, don't I? I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have much on nature, but then I have more on nature on
The triangle, we're gonna have to explain.
on that. You might. What is the oversoul in nature? Oh, come on. Hello? The oversoul. How is it illustrated in nature? Transparent eyeball. Okay, and honors, you may have to explain it. You might.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does he lose once he goes in the woods? Okay, you always say that, but when he goes into the woods, in the beginning, years. Or if I say, what does he shed? But I may say lose. All right? When he steps into the woods, listen or read the question. It's different. Okay? Years.
So which one's egotism?
Egotism is part of transcending. And I would ask you, what does a person have to lose before he is able to transcend? It is different. You know what? Nature always wears the colors of the spirit. That's nice and easy. What does that mean? Just what Alison said earlier. Whatever your mood is, nature reflects it. What else? I'm not going to get, that's why I had those individual tests. I am not going to get really, really, really specific. We don't have time. If you have 200 and something. Oh, shoot.
More points.
200. Oh, wait. Juniors, I lied. You have 321 points.
Hi,
total.
whoa, that's a lot.
59 for multiple choice and 262. Honors, yours has to be close. I don't have it in front of me.
60.
More.
Do you mean,
Yeah.
like,
Total points.
no, do you mean specific, like, on the test, or specific,
What's he asking?
like, you know how you said you're not gonna get specific? Like, you mean, like, not specific during this, like, about what's on the test? or,
No,
like,
on the test. I don't have time to be as specific,
explain.
like nature. Explain the oversoul.
Oh,
I
okay.
may, but I may pick one of them
Simply explain.
Oh,
and tell you to explain it. I will. I know I do.
So-
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, don't forget your sources. Know your sources.
Is there
That's
more
easy.
Oh.
multiple choice
For the
questions?
transcendental.
Oh, you mean like
Ca- Yeah, Buddhist,
Plato.
German idealism. No, not Plato. Don't get confused. Pascal.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is Plato.
Plato and
Sorry,
Kant.
I'm confused. I don't know. I knew you were going to ask me that. How far am I? I'm pretty far.
Yeah. We only have.
So 7:30 maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Go come.
All right. What else? So I will. I mean, I probably won't ask you, unless it's honors, to explain the oversoul in nature. But I most likely might ask you to explain the oversoul in the snowstorm. That's an easy one. And maybe in the Redora, that's an easy one too. So know the oversoul in the Redora in the snowstorm. Honors, just be prepared for whatever.
Do you have to know the definition for the Redora?
Say that again?
Was it the?
Last line is the oversoul.
No, you know where there was like the definition.
Oh, apostrophe.
Yeah.
Yes, always know definitions. I know the definition of the apostrophe. You never know if I'll ask you. No in snowstorm example.